Hi guys, I'm Ingrid, the founder of Bitchtopia.
Holy fuck.
I'm gonna have a little lesson on identity today.
Do you expect me to talk?
No, Mr. Bond, I expect you to die.
You excited? I am.
If by talking about identity you actually mean having sex with a mountain of cheeseburgers, I guess I could see how you'd be excited.
Alright. I'm a queer fat femme Jew goddess. I go by the name Ingrid. Respect it.
Queer, fat, femme, Jew, goddess. Okay, so what exactly makes you a goddess? Do you have magical powers or something? Hold on, let me guess. I demand a sacrifice! Blah! A sacrifice? Okay, holy shit, what the fuck do you want? I want all your cheeseburgers! What? No, go eat a dick. You can't have my cheeseburgers, they're mine. Then I will have to take them from you. God!
We're gonna dissect this little sentence for a little bit.
Dissect it, you know, savor the flavor, so to speak.
So, identity can be explained in a lot of different ways. First of all, it's self-proclaimed, so I can call myself whatever I want. I choose to go by the name Ingrid.
Sorry, I've already taken a liking to calling you Fat Jew.
If you've met me in the past 8 years, I've said, hi, my name is Ingrid, nice to meet you.
If I'd met you sometime in the last 8 years, I probably would have said...
I was not born with the name Ingrid.
So like most people, you weren't born with a name. Were you born with a tag?
But I've been going by Ingrid for 8 years, and this means that that's what you should call me. If I have introduced myself as Ingrid, and you find out that my name is Rachel, that's your knowledge that you can add to your bank of awesome facts about Ingrid.
Oh, thank the gods. I don't have any money in my bank account, but I can have one specifically set up with nothing but useless information about some idiot trying to make a political statement out of fuck all.
And if you call me Rachel, I'd probably side-eye you pretty darn hard.
You're gonna side-eye me for calling you Rachel? Do you mistake people for Popeye's chicken when they use your real name?
And regardless of what someone chooses to be called, you're going to call them what they want to be called, because it's rude not to, and you're a considerate person, and that's that.
Don't pretend you know me. I say whatever I want whenever I want. Rachel.
But I've had a lot of issues recently with meeting people or hearing people discuss identity as gender performance and not being able to understand.
Well, that's not so far-fetched, is it? I couldn't ask 50 of you idiots and get 2 similar responses. Though I guess talking to you would be kind of like asking 50 people.
Like, I know everyone has their own feelings about how a girl and how a boy should perform their gender.
Sure, everyone has their own feelings about gender. Some things are perceived as feminine or masculine, or in your case, gargantuan.
You need to throw that out the window.
The same thing could be said about your box of Twinkies.
But if someone identifies as the female gender, regardless of what they're wearing, how short their hair is, anything, you're going to call them by the pronoun that they choose. If they want to be called she, you're going to call them she.
Sure, as long as they're female or I can't tell they're male.
If they want to be called he, you're going to call them he.
Now you just sound fucking insane.
And you want to know the best part?
Quit with the phone sex voice. Please.
If they want to be called they, you're gonna call them they. It's rude not to.
Is it rude not to, or is it egocentric to expect everyone to do it? You decide.
Regardless, if they have a penis or vagina or nothing or everything or both or half or a quarter of whatever.
Hey there, Rachel. You're sounding a bit gruff. I think you need something to wash down those cheeseburgers.
you're gonna call them what they want to be called. I don't see why this is a big deal. I don't see why you don't understand this.
Because I don't plan on playing Schrodinger's gender identity with you fuckwits. That's why. I'm not going to ask if you have 3/2 of a quarter of one dick and 2/3 of 1/7 of a vagina, and I don't care about your pronouns. In fact, I'll do you one better. I will totally fucking ignore you.
That's that. That's what I have to say about identity. Call me by the name I was given.
Only have to take you at your word, Rachel.
Call me by the gender I want to be called.
Is hut a gender?
Oh, one more thing. So there's identity as a sexuality, or even identity doesn't have to be a name or a gender. Like, I choose to identify as fat.
No, sweetheart, you didn't choose to identify as fat, you just are. If anything, fat chose to identify as you. Here's a little personal opinion. Male or female is not an identity, nor do you identify as straight or gay. You simply are. Whether you think you're a man, a woman, or a toaster strudel, it doesn't define you. If your personality is so fucking lacking that the only quality you have is the quantity of adipose tissue taking up all the space our planet has for oxygen, forcing us to colonize other planets for the survival of our species, you have no identity.
You can call me fat, that's fine. In fact, sometimes when people call me fat, I consider it a compliment, aka all the time. I consider it a compliment, and I like it, and it doesn't bother me at all. Please call me that. It's fine. It doesn't hurt my feelings. I like it.
Oh good, I was worried I was being insensitive for a minute.
So you can call me that, and you don't have to say, no, Ingrid, you're not fat.
I take it you get mislabeled often? Let me explain how using fat as a personal identity works. Okay, Jimmy, can you identify the person that ate your cheeseburgers? Yeah, it was your fat one.